We are back with Phoenix Wright. We're setting up for the last chapter. Now you can see in our save, it says Episode 5, Rise from the Ashes, and I force quit the game because I didn't want to go into a whole scene of loading a file. Hopefully that does not happen. If it does, then I'll force quit again and then just simply do a new file and open chapter 5. Then I'll quit and load my file. We shall see what happens. In any case, let's go. Please cutscene. Alright, we're good. This is way more cinematic than the original game. Do you think this came out later, after the GBA title? Wait, what? That 3D, kind of. This is so radically different from the rest of the game. This is more like it. It's been 2 months since Maya left the office. 2 months without a single trial. I mean, come on, man. It's only been a week since I last streamed this. I've had offers, but none I took. That is, until the day that girl showed up. Of all the dames in all the offices, she walks into mine. February 22nd. Why do I come here to the office every day? Because it's my job. It's not like I want to work. I mean, okay, that's pretty real. There you are, finally! Yeah, she's somebody from one of the later games, isn't she? And with that weird spinny effect, she's not from the 3DS, is she? Where have you been? My sister's trial is tomorrow. What? Who are you? It doesn't matter who I am. It doesn't matter! It only matters who you are. The famous defense attorney, Mia Fey. Yeah, it's me. You're not Mia Fey, are you? I'm sorry, but Miss Mia Fey is no longer works here. So you are the coffee boy? Oof. Well, do I just quit the game now? Like, there's no recovering from this. I'm Phoenix Wright, a defense attorney? Right. Breaks on the giant glasses. Wait! You're the Phoenix Wright? The Phoenix Wright from the Edgeworth murder case? Yes, that's correct. It wasn't Edgeworth who was murdered, though. Although we famously proved that he was also not the one who did the murder. That's a relief, then. You're better than nobody. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm afraid I'm not taking cases right now. But you are Phoenix Wright, right? The main character of 16 games? The undefeated defense attorney? Look, I'm not accepting any new cases. I'm sorry, but you'll have to try elsewhere. Please! I'm out of time. But please, you have to help. Yeah, like the case is tomorrow. It's my sister. Oh my god. You're facing the wrong way, though, so it doesn't look exactly like Maya, but... Maya? Could it be? Okay, I'll hear you out. Really? Thank you so much. Oh no, Joshi, I was being facetious. There aren't 16. There's the trilogy, obviously. Then there's, I think, 2 more on the DS, plus 2 more Miles Edgeworth games, plus a Sherlock Holmes game, plus a couple 3DS titles, plus the Layton Phoenix Wright crossovers. There's not 16, but there's over 10. I'm reasonably sure. There's a lot. They don't all star Phoenix Wright, though. My name's Emma or Emma? Emma Skye. Is there a pun here? Emma Skye. Emma Skye. Amaski? I'm not, I don't know. I'm not thinking of. I'm a scientific investigator. Scientific investigator? Guess we're chatting it up. That's a lot of emotion stickers and whatever. And I like how she's got just straight up like potions or vials just in her pocket or handbag actually. Okay, let's chat. Emma, was it? So you're a scientific investigator? Yes, that's right. Is something wrong? No, it's just you seem kind of jumpy. Or maybe just young? Hello there, Fool Arcana, what's up? Young. I'll be 16 years old this year, so yeah. Oh, I see. Wait, only 16? I'm set to be formally assigned to forensics in 3 more years. Wow. My work is becoming quite well known, at my age no less. So what exactly is your current position then? Well, legally speaking, I guess you'd call me an 11th grader. But I'm ready to do my job, at my age no less. I hope that's her catchphrase. I'm gonna do whatever, at my age no less. Great, another future professional in training. Yeah, I was thinking a little on the nose for, like the paranormal investigator. Okay, the case. So what's this about a case? You said the trial's tomorrow? My sister didn't do it! She wouldn't stab someone with a knife. She wouldn't. She would do it with a spoon, because it hurts more, you idiot. So, it's a murder case. I don't care if there's a witness who saw her do it. She didn't do it. Normally that sounds pretty damning, but we have gone through those cases before. I know she didn't do it. It's a scientific fact. Hello there, Koyuki. What's up? Oh, the game where you play Phoenix's grandfather or great-grandfather? Oh god, is that not the Sherlock Holmes things? Okay. And there's a witness. Just talk to her. You have to talk to her. Right. I suppose I will. I promised her I'd bring Mia Fey, but that's interesting. How would she know Mia? And if she does know Mia, wouldn't she know she's dead? Scientific investigator. So, you want to be a scientific investigator when you grow up, then? Excuse me? I'm not a child, I'll have you know. Still, it's good to have a goal, albeit a very unusual one. I believe investigation should be done scientifically. Don't you? Yeah. Sure can't fault her for a lack of enthusiasm. If this case is handled scientifically, I'm sure my sister's name will be cleared. Your sister. I've been doing research, you know? I'm developing a new scientific method of case investigation. A new scientific method? That's radical. Like, that'll be earth-shattering if that's the case. Hello there, Backward Reflect. What is up? I'll show you when I'm done. I'm looking forward to it. Guess I should get down to the detention center and talk to her sister. But, relation to Mia. My sister asked for Mia specifically. This Mia Fey person was a few years below her in school. So, they went to the same school, huh? She always told me to go to Mia if I ever needed a defense attorney. That's an oddly specific piece of advice. Good thing that checked out. And, well, I need one. Incidentally, Mia is a woman? Now that you mention it, I guess it is more of a woman's name than a man's. Well, it's nice of you to help your sister out like this. You must be close. Hmm? Well, actually, when she gets like she is now, I kind of hate her. She gets really stabby. I mean... Huh? But she's my only family. Your only family? What about your parents? Yeah, clever. When someone says their sister's their only family, don't pry about their damn parents because you get an answer like this. They died in a car accident when I was little. Oh, I'm sorry. I should have taken the hint that your sister was your only family. If only I could have known. Hello there, Nido King. Welcome to the stream. Oh, and that's just it. We're done talking after that. Yeah, maybe if I weren't such a dumbass. But alright, we clearly said we need to head to the detention center, but just for the hell of it, I'll show her my badge. See this? It's my attorney's badge. Ah, well, I've never seen a real one before. You're the first one who's actually been interested in mine, believe me. Its composition is mostly silver. The gold plating is flaking a bit. She analyzed it, scientifically. There doesn't appear to be any corrosion due to sulfides. I'll give you 50 bucks for it. Sorry, but it's not for sale. Yet. Jeez. This is rough. I didn't even know that a thing would come of this. That was unpleasant. Let's get the hell out of here. Boom. I wonder what's wrong with Emma. I mean... She got quiet all of a sudden as soon as we arrived. Guard? I thought I told you I didn't want visitors. Sorry, ma'am. It's just your sister. No excuses. Whoa. Or did you not want to raise this year? What? Wait. What? Understood, ma'am. What was that all about? Oh my god. Hi, Lana. Funny. I seem to remember specifically telling you not to come here. Perhaps my memory is failing? Look, I didn't want to come here either, okay? But your trial's tomorrow and you still don't have a defense attorney. I'll be the one in court tomorrow. This has nothing to do with you, Emma. Hey, chat. I don't know if I'd call it trivia, but can anybody tell me what those shoulder brushes she's wearing are called? Anyone want to throw that one out there? Oh, hello there, Clever Kitsune. Welcome to the stream. Oh my god, she looks just like Mia. That's really off-putting. Like, with the face. Isn't that right, Mr. Wright? Hey, how do you know me? Mia mentioned you. I've heard quite a bit. Ah, Enthusiast. Good catch. Oh, and Dragon Ace. Yep, epaulettes. Those are the shoulder brushes. I'm sorry, what exactly is it that you do? Command a military unit? My name is Lana. Lana Skye. Lana Emma Lana Skye. I'm not seeing a pun here. I'm Chief Prosecutor for this district. You're a prosecutor? Two sisters, one a lawyer. Could this be a coincidence? Emma, Lana, I mean, they're just like... I mean, I get it. Is something wrong, Mr. Wright? Whoa, she like sort of had Maya's face for a second there with that look. Anyway, I guess we're gonna chat, right? The case. There's something you should know from the start. Which is... The suspect in this case has confessed to the crime. Alright. Huh? Wait, but the suspect is... me. I did it. Well, Mr. Wright? Well, why don't you begin by telling me exactly what happened? I mean, we just saved Edgeworth and he confessed. The crime took place yesterday, February 21st at 5:15 p.m. This is in red, so you're gonna need to remember it. That's quite specific. It was in the witness's deposition. A witness clearly saw me committing the crime. That was a bit of bad luck, wasn't it? The crime took place in the underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. The body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car. The prosecutor's office, huh? In your subordinate's car trunk? Classy. I was arrested on the spot, caught red-handed, as it were. Well, that's just great. Huh. So who was the victim? An investigator with the police department. I suppose the correct term is detective. You might say gumshoe. I know that's not the case, but I would not be happy if it were. A detective? Death was due to a loss of blood. He was stabbed once in the stomach. By you? Death wasn't immediate. Wow, she is a machine. Death wasn't immediate, but the wound was fatal. I see. Allow me to repeat myself, Mr. Wright. The victim was a detective. You know what that means, don't you? Uh-oh. What, Mr. Wright? What does it mean? Well, it means... The police department will consider it a matter of pride to have me found guilty. They will use any means at their disposal to do so. This case gets worse and worse with everything I learn. And Lana herself. So, you're the chief prosecutor? That is correct. I'm responsible for overseeing every trial handled by prosecutors in this district. I make sure the prosecutors have what they need to do the job and manage every aspect. Those are my responsibilities, in a nutshell. That's an awfully large nutshell. Still, I'm a little surprised. I would think you'd recognize the district's chief prosecutor. Huh? In fact, it seems impossible. You wouldn't. Lana? What happened to your hand? Oh, this. I cut myself by accident. When I stabbed him, that is. What? That makes no sense. Huh? I'm not very good at being a criminal, I suppose. How am I supposed to defend this? And wow, she cut her hand, so she really was caught red-handed. Look at that. Time to change the subject. Hello there, Galleon and John. What is up? Wait, she was in the class ahead of Mia, wasn't she? Relation to Mia. You were in school with Mia, correct? A few years above her? Emma told you that too, did she? Well, why not? I did drag him all the way here from his office. Although it seems he has very little in common with Mia. Hey, it was in law school. I was in my third year and she was auditing the class. She was different from the other students. Different? She was strong. She'd do anything to become a defense attorney. Anything. Lie, cheat, steal, kill, anything. That was probably why she was attracted to me. Excuse me? Intellectually attracted, Lana was top of her class at school. Yeah, and Mia's a freaking workaholic, too. I was the best there was. And will ever be. Oh. I'm doing pretty good in school, too, by the way. It sounds a bit different when Ema says it. Well, Mr. Wright? Excuse me? As you can plainly see, I am admitting my guilt. I think it's safe to say, there's no way you can take this case. None. But Lana! Why? Why are you doing this to me? To me? You never think of anyone but yourself. Oh. I know you didn't do it, Lana, I know. So how can you say you did? Yeah, there's gotta be some, like, reason. Like, either she's protecting someone, or she's, like, maybe she's protecting Emma. Like, someone's threatening her with blackmail or something. If I lose you, I'll be all alone. I hate you, Lana. Mr. Wright? Yes? I believe our discussion here is ended. The rest, I leave to you. I'm guilty. There's a witness. I admitted my guilt. The cops are going to personally make sure that I'm found guilty. Well, your move. You mean you're requesting my services as your defense? Don't lose any sleep over it. Your client has confessed, after all. The case is over. Right. I'll do what I can to get to the bottom of this. Lana has confessed to the crime, yes. But something doesn't fit. Her hand? It's that look in Emma's eyes. There's something else going on here. And I'm going to find out what. Scientifically! I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. Huh? About what? My sister, she's not always like that, you know. I just never expected to be defending another prosecutor again. Who confessed. In a row. Yeah. Hello there, Kim. What is up? Yeah, John, easy case so far. Yeah, this seems pretty cut and dry. She's changed a lot. She used to be so gentle, always smiling. Everybody liked her. But then she put on epaulettes, and that just changes a person. I see. Sorry, but I'm having trouble imagining that. What happened to her? I don't know for certain myself. I think maybe she... Well, maybe not. Sounds like there's something there that defies a simple scientific explanation. Let's go check out this underground parking at the prosecutor's office, shall we? Oh, okay. And there's just nothing but blood when we get over there. But, yeah, no, we're done here. Underground parking lot. Feb 22. So, this is the lot where it all happened. What does that say on the sign up there? RITY? Security. Looks like they're still investigating. Funny that my first visit to the prosecutor's office should be like this. Hey, everyone, keep up the good work. Alright. Hey, what are you thinking? Well, they are going to be my coworkers 3 years from now, after all. Oh my god. No harm in saying hello. Actually, there is. You know attorneys aren't supposed to examine crime scenes. I'm trying not to stand out too much here, see? Hey there! You expecting to go unnoticed here, partner? Partner's a little extra, but... Gumshoe? Partner? Oh, nope. We're going full-on partner. What do we have here? Looks like a bambina got loose on the ranch and is up to no good. Gotta live up to that character trait that it's the only one we know of yours. Folks gotta learn to keep them doggies tied down, partner. Mr. Marshall. Really? He's actually named Marshall? That's great! Marshall looks more like a sheriff to me. Looky here, Bambina. I know how you feel. But this is my gang's gold strike, see? Straight? This is our claim, our territory, with a motherload of evidence. If you're fixing to mess with what's ours, you'll regret it, partner. Did they just have that doo-doo-doo-doo in the... Yeah, they're kind of doing it. This is amazing. You know what dreams the cacti on the desert dream? You want to? What's this guy talking about? Wow. You head along home now. Happy trails, Bambina. That is bizarre. Was that a hombre, a friend of yours? Kind of? Sort of? Yeah. He's a detective. He really looks it. This is freaking amazing. Hey there, Talon. Welcome to the stream. Just the guy just shaving his beard with the... What kind of knife was that? Like a hunting knife? That wasn't a Bowie, was it? That was great. Who thinks he's a sheriff in the Wild West, it seems? Ah, oh, that was awesome. Alright, so examine. Look, a door! This must mean something. I'm not sure that doors mean anything. No, it won't open! A mysterious lock! I fail to see what's mysterious about it. Mr. Wright, you need to learn to enjoy life more. Let's finish our investigation first, shall we? Aha! A ladder! Or are we gonna do the step ladder thing, even though it's clearly a regular ladder? That's a step... That's a step ladder. What's the difference? In scientific terms, please. Scientific, huh? Look at the basic nature of things, Mr. Wright. This all seems so horribly familiar somehow. Yeah, there's a trophy in the trilogy for dealing with every single step ladder conversation. God, this is weird. Here, a phone. Let's see if it works. Wow, this is old. Like, literally 20 years old at the time of this recording. Hey, don't touch stuff we don't need to be touching. I can't hear anything. My ears! No, my ears! Maybe it's due to the barometric pressure. What is she babbling about? Hey, what did you just say? See, you can hear just fine. The phone's broken. This wall is in our way. It's got a faucet for water. Wait, I know. This wall is merely a facade hiding the truth. This is no wall, but a water tank. I fail to see how it makes any difference either way. Yo, this character's a lot of fun. What's this? A wallet? Excuse me, officer. Wait, what are you doing, Mr. Wright? What am I doing? I just found this wallet, so I'm handing it over to the police. I don't believe it. This is real basic. Anything at a crime scene is evidence. Let's be scientific about this, please. Just put it in your pocket? That's a little much, dude. How is that scientific? Sounds like theft to me. Wallet hastily stuffed in pocket. And there does seem to be something inside. I'm called to duty already. And at my tender age. She keeps doing that. Here, I'll teach you the trick to examining evidence in detail, okay? By the way her eyes are sparkling, I can tell she's been waiting for this. Okay now. Look at the court record. Uh-huh. Oh, the game scrolled for me, by the way. This is a new mechanic. You have to be sure to examine evidence carefully on all sides. Oh my god! Are we gonna Resident Evil 1 this? Now, let's start examining. From every angle. Don't even tell me. Oh, look! I think there might be a clue here. You should check it out with the press of the X button. Oh my god! But I'll check. Oh, I gotta actually... Yo, this is Resident Evil. This is bizarre. That's Sergeant somebody. Goodman, maybe? Bruce Goodman? This is an ID card. Damn, I'm good. Bruce Goodman, ID, blah, blah, blah. I wonder if there's a joke in there. Maybe not. See? Well, isn't scientific investigation useful? I guess, though I don't see what science has to do with it. It's survival horror investigation. Goodman's ID. Let's be sure to examine every piece of evidence we find. I guess I gotta be on my toes from now on. New game mechanic, which means... Yeah! Oh, hello. So this is what the back of the badge looks like. Oh, she said it, okay. I always thought it had a safety pin. Each badge has a number carved into it. That way you could tell which attorney it belongs to. You mean you couldn't lend your badge to anyone? No, I'd be found out right away. Well, that's no fun. This is freaking gold. Alright. Also, there's a zoom in function that I never even checked before. Whoa, whoa! It's still blurry, though. A name and ID number are written here. Sergeant Bruce Goodman, ID... I wonder why they only use numbers for IDs. What else would they use? Letters, silly. They're the reason we have a written language in the first place. True. Sergeant Bruce Goodman, ID, YIBI'd Yabadab. Is that a John Goodman joke? Because that's a reach. Because John Goodman played Fred Flintstone in the Flintstones live-action movie is like... If that's the reference, then that's amazing. Hello there, Fakafan, and welcome to the stream. Yo, this game is wild. See? Wouldn't that be better? Yabadab? Well, it does have a certain ring to it. Exactly my point, tee-hee. Doesn't take much to amuse her. Whoa. I'm really just not gonna read anything in the back. I'm trying to... There we go. I'm not reading that. Alright. Okay. What else can I examine? Not the console, surprisingly. This is where the cars leave the lot. The arrow on the ground makes it look more like an entrance. What are you talking about? It's plainly an exit. Well, maybe it's both? Kind of a dual purpose? Aha! The theory of relativity. What? I've got to write this down. Ah! Hey, Mr. Wright! Maybe you know, was Mr. Relativity German? Or was he British? He was German, actually. Mr. Relativity? Are you sure that was his name? God, this game is wild. And yeah, Galleon, I saw the 100% on the back, but yeah. Okay, so... Oh, right. I can slide! Oh, hey, look, it's Road Avenger. Hey! Well, no time to waste. Let's get hunting for clues. I wonder what this is. Well, partner, looks like you got no intention of going home quietly. Yes. The sheriff. Like I said before, this here's our claim. Oh, this music. You best be moseying along. And did a little gun shooty sound like pew when he pointed at us. Unless you're fixing to bite the bullet. Yeah, scary. Could you just tell us one thing? Who owns that car? Well, the little filly's got a good nose on her. You want to know who rides that red Mustang with the body in her saddle, eh? Please. No problem, partner. About time for vittles anyway. This guy is really leaning into the character. Get yourself to the saloon up on the 12th floor of the prospector's office. Might just find you a cerveza you like. I should know what that means. I forgot what that meant. Prospector's office? Where does this guy think he is? And when, for that matter? Note to self. Look up Vittles, Saloon, Cerveza. Vittles are spelled like victuals. They're food. Saloon is a bar. Cerveza, I should know this, but I don't. Maybe we should check out room 1202, the High Prosecutor's office. In any case, stay away from the car. You can look around here all you like, just keep your paws off our claim. Right, great. Ah, guy's too cool for school. Great! Maybe there are some clues around here, Mr. Wright. Let's check it out. Excuse me? Were you two all set? Us? You're not from the Wild West. Oh my god, she's got those... what is it, onigiri? Or, I mean jelly donuts on her hat? What's this? She couldn't be. You're selling lunches? Here? It's a crime scene. Animations! Hello? Half and half, was it? Oh, thanks. And you, sir? Yes? Watcha! Some crunchy goodness coming at you! What the hell is going on? Thanks? Interesting way of doing business. This area is off limits to anyone without clearance. Especially passers. Oh! Nicely done. Passers-by. Nicely done. Or are you officers? No. But you don't exactly look like the type to have clearance. Well, that's hardly a way to greet someone. Even if my days as the cough-up queen are over. Cough up, huh? You know, I'm feeling kind of full. Maybe I'll pass on lunch? I'm quite connected to this case, you see. The images are burned into my eyes, you might say. Yes, all the sordid secrets. Secrets? Dear me, you are a slow one, aren't you? Ooh, the gray stare of death. I'm referring to the murder. The stabbing of that detective. What? A witness clearly saw me committing the crime. You mean you're the witness my sister was talking about? Please, cough up queen, tell us what happened. The name is Angel Star. Don't you go forgetting it. Or before you know it, I'll have you whimpering at my heels. Yes, ma'am. She means it. I'm assuming we could talk. Let's go. The case. Somehow I knew. Yesterday was a day of destiny. I knew something was going to happen. Just like I know that the daily special on Friday every week is salmon. What? Destiny? Was yesterday special for some reason? Other than the murder? You're a defense attorney, right? You should know then. You should know the foul misdeeds, the evil ones who haunt this den of iniquity. Evil ones? Prosecutors. They have no qualms at all about blackening the name of innocence. In this game, yes. Sorry. And yesterday they paid homage to the most evil one of all. They gave an award for King of Prosecutors. What a farce. So she's saying there was some sort of prosecutors convention yesterday? I was almost compelled to lace their lunches with something foul. Do you have a personal grievance against prosecutors or something? Or is there some kind of scientific evidence of this, evil? Young miss, mock me at your own risk. You'll soon find out why they call me the cough-up queen. Ew. I'm assuming it means you cough up information, not like she makes you vomit or something. The most heinous of all the evil ones, the one they awarded yesterday. It was in his car that they found the body. Proof that he devours the evilest lunches of all. Really? That's a great screen cap, by the way. Really what? I'm totally confused. One thing's clear, this lunch lady has a thing against prosecutors. So, what'd you say? So, what exactly was it that you witnessed, Miss Starr? It was a fascinating spectacle, to be sure. I now feel I know what they say when they talk about a woman's wrath. To see Lana Skye wield that knife, so... Ugh! Her knife flashed in anger, bringing him to a sad end. It was truly a sight to see. You mean you saw the very moment of the crime? The sound of his silvery ties to this world being cruelly cut still rings in my ears. And the rhythmic beat of Lana Skye's knife... Wait, what? Wait a second, you know Lana Skye? Of course, it's quite a feat, becoming chief prosecutor. The cutesy little picture. How many lunchboxes of sin did she pack to make the journey, I wonder? She always travels light. Now, why would this pretty lunch lady know the chief prosecutor's name? This is a weird case, man. Could we ask you a bit about yourself, Miss Starr? I come here every day to sell lunches. I import only the freshest and best from the Far East. Oh, that's how they justify these being Japanese lunches? Sure, fine. For some reason, the box lunches are a hit here. Not sure if in joke? I don't know. Hello there, Neon Wave. Welcome to the stream. Why not make the lunches here rather than import them? Did you say something? No. Only true connoisseurs can understand. The kind you could only tell someone who has tried General Tso's trilobite? What? Lunch set. Never mind. You win. I don't even want to appreciate part of a trilobite's flavor. Anyway, I come here every day to sell lunches. My boyfriend works in the security room here at the prosecutor's office. Your boyfriend? See the security room over there? The glass-walled booth? I sell my lunches, and since I'm here anyway, I drop in to see him. Since you're here anyway, I guess selling lunches is more important than romance. Yeah, really, she's not coming here to see him and, oh, I'm also selling lunches. Like, apparently the lunches really are her priority. So, to scientifically analyze the data available so far, you, Miss Starr, are a lunch vendor with an ulterior motive for coming here. Useful analysis. Not. Contemporary catchphrase. Prosecutor's office. Did you have a bad experience with the prosecutor, Miss Starr? I sense some hostility. Hostility? Huh. Perhaps. Prosecutors are all alike, and the bigger they get, the worse they smell. Kind of like 10-day-old clams in the chowder. I wonder if Miss Starr was involved in some sort of legal trouble in the past? That'd be a sure cause of food poisoning. Scientifically speaking, of course. I mean, now you're talking cough-up queen. I thought she was just a lunch vendor, but now I'm not so sure. Yep. We did it. Let's go to that office. Wow. Wow. Yeah. This is the kind of room that just screams, I can do the job. Quite a change from your office, really. Ouch. Thanks. Look, look! There's a trophy or something here. A trophy? In red? What, that shield? It takes real nerve to display stuff like this. Whoever's office this is, they must be a real stuck-up jerk. Her sister, though? Like, didn't she say she was the chief? Phoenix Wright. You never tire... Edgeworth? You never tire of... I'm gonna read this straight, but you never tire of prying into other people's business, do you? That voice. Yes! Long time no see, Edgeworth. Huh? Ah! Mr. Edgeworth. Huh? You know him from somewhere? Of course! I'm his biggest fan! My sister introduced us once, and... Right, her sister is the chief prosecutor, after all. Well, what brings you here? I'll warn you, I've been known to be a real stuck-up jerk. Oh god, that's awkward! No, did I... No! It was just Mr. Wright here, he... Hey, don't blame me. We're just here to investigate a murder case. Murder. Murder most foul. A body was found in this nasty bright red sports car in the parking lot. Oh god, that's his car, isn't it? That would be my car. That look. That's a new look. What of it? What? Your car? I'll say one thing, she certainly can scream. Oof. That is awkward and a half, man. Alright. Guess we're chatting it up. This is kind of fantastic. The case. So, the body was found in your car? Go ahead, say it right. You think I did it, don't you? After you went through all that trouble to help me last year, no less. That smug look! Is this from the new game or something? No, we don't think you did it! I mean, it was my sister who stabbed him. Wait, no, she didn't do that. I mean... Wait. So you're the Chief Prosecutor's little sister, then? Yes, sir. Emma Skye. It's nice to meet you again. Now, that didn't sound forced at all. Ah, now I remember. You've really grown. I'll admit it was a surprise for me, too. To think that my own car would become the scene of a murder. More surprising still, I'm being forced to prove my superior's guilt. Well, I can understand. Wait, what did you say? Lana Skye is the Chief Prosecutor, the top prosecutor in the district. She can't prosecute herself, so I'll be the prosecutor of the trial tomorrow. Hey, just like old times, it's us versus Edgeworth. And neither of us is happy about this. You, Mr. Edgeworth. To be honest, it's a bit of a miracle I'm still here at all. What do you mean? Rumors. You've heard the rumors about me, haven't you? Miles Edgeworth. It's hard to remember a time when there weren't rumors about this guy. Forging evidence, arranging false testimony, illegal searches, you name it. Thanks to you, my innocence was established in the trial at the end of last year. However, there are some who say I'm the one responsible for the current incident. What? That's crazy! Some people need very little excuse to think ill of others. It's a fact of life, impossible to stop. But some of them even go so far as to present me with toys like this. They think it's funny. Toys? That bronze shield? There's gotta be a story behind that one. Or not. Chief Prosecutor Skye, yes, we first worked together on a case 2 years ago. It was my first big case. That's right, I remember. 2 years ago, I wasn't even a lawyer yet. Since then, I always felt that she was looking out for me. It appears I was mistaken. Mistaken? Why? I mean, where the hell was she last case? I mean, I know she's not the warmest person, but I'm sure she felt some responsibility for you. Then, why? Why did she stab someone in the trunk of my car? Not only that, she stabbed him with my knife. My knife that goes with my color scheme. What? Mr. Edgeworth, your knife was the murder weapon? To be specific, it was the knife I keep in the toolbox in the trunk of my car. So she opened the trunk, got a knife out of it, killed the guy, then threw him in the trunk? The murder weapon. Traces of victim's blood, no prints. Edgeworth? What? Are you sure you didn't do it? Come on, can't you make a joke? You have a strange sense of humor, Mr. Wright. Just stare at death. Yeah. The blood? Yep. This must be the victim's blood, right? Either that or Edgeworth cut himself peeling an apple. What's Edgeworth doing with a knife like this, anyway? That's what I was wondering. Hey, maybe he spends his weekends roughing into the wilds. Yeah, that's probably it. Edgeworth? In the wilds? I think my fruit peeling theory is more likely. Are you kidding? I always pictured him as an outdoorsman. What? Now there's a scary thought. Yeah, no, we're done here. Alright. I tried. I guess I can look at the room. But this game's getting wild. Chess. Hey, a chessboard! I'm not too up on my chess, but it looks like blue's in a bit of a tight spot. Well, yeah, there's only one piece, which means it is utterly impossible for blue to win. Best case scenario is a stalemate, and good luck getting that to happen. The red knights have surrounded the blue pawn. Oh, so there's no king? There really was supposed to be a pawn? Then I got nothing. Unless this is just like a game, like, what can you accomplish in 3 moves or something? Huh? Those horses are mounted knights. Their swords have really sharp edges. And check out that poor pawn. His head is kind of spiky. Kind of reminds me of you. Really? Mr. Edgeworth must be an avid chess player. What's wrong, Mr. Wright? Edges surrounding a pawn with spiky hair. Nah, that's nothing. That's so corny. So it's just a pawn. What the hell is that? Millions of books. Whoa, these are all case files? They're stacked to the ceiling. There's even a ladder. Odd. I thought Edgeworth wasn't good with heights. He must have someone get them for him. Yes, the super tall gumshoe. Strange. Why did I just picture the damn dude gumshoe? He must study these case reports so closely. He's so cool. You wouldn't say that if you saw him sweating bullets up on that ladder. The ladder? Can we look at the ladder? Maybe not. Tea set, of course. Ooh, cute! What a pretty tea set. I go more for the instant tea bags myself. Amazing! The drawer below is filled with packets of tea leaves. They're all sorted by place of origin and flavor. Look at this royal blend. What an exquisitely splendid concoction. There's such a thing as taking a hobby too far. The desk. A work desk. It's quite tidy, as one might expect. What a nice desk. Easy to use and easy on the eyes. It's polished so well I could see my own reflection. Oh no. Strange. Why did I just picture that to Gumshoe? Maybe I'll take the name plaque as a souvenir. Don't. He'll sue you. Ah, poor Gumshoe. Whoa. What a view. It must be nice to have an office on the 12th floor. I guess you would feel important. Incidentally, were you to jump out this window, the time until impact with the ground would be... Got it! Approximately 3.23 seconds. That's handy to know. Silver Samurai? My, what an amazing bouquet, just right for Mr. Edgeworth. No kidding. Hey, there's a card on it. I guess we're looking at the flowers instead. Back from the dead, Wendy. If it's not Wendy Oldbag, then I got nothing. I don't know. Hello there, Azure Skies. What's up? Wendy? I've heard that name somewhere before. And beside it, a giant steel samurai. So that's what she means by Back from the Dead? The show's back? Wow, I want one. Huh? There's something written on the bottom of his foot. Between a rock and a hard place, Wendy. Wendy? Is she Mr. Edgeworth's fiancée? No! I don't think so. Bizarre. Wow, this jacket is even lacier than his usual one, so yeah. This must be his lucky trial jacket. Lucky jacket, right. I've never seen him wear it. I'm sure there's a story behind why it's in a frame. Maybe I'll be naughty and take a picture. She's getting way too excited about this. I know there's the trophy thing. I'm just looking for everything but that. The couch. Mr. Edgeworth has such a comfy sofa. Sofas like this make me want to curl up and take a nap. I bet he pores over his case files until the wee hours in the morning. It should be P-O-R-E-S, otherwise he's pouring a liquid. Then he takes off his jacket, rolls up his sleeves, and goes to sleep using his arms as a pillow. Yeah, probably. I don't believe it. She's actually daydreaming about Edgeworth working. I bet in the morning he has sofa hair and little creases in his cheek from the seams. He's so cool. None of this is guaranteed. Sofa hair is cool? I've been wondering, what the heck is this? It has a big K on it. Prosecutors. Huh? What's that? It's the King of Prosecutors trophy. Oh, he won that? He must have had a lot of evil lunches. King of Prosecutors? It's a great honor. They send that shield to the best prosecutor each year. What? So? So that K, that's... K stands for king? Yeah, you got a problem with that? What? That Edgeworth doesn't talk like that. I didn't design the thing. King of Prosecutors? Kind of like Employee of the Month. Only better. King of Prosecutors... Okay. At the PD on the day of the murder. Yeah. I'm absolutely looking at that. Zooming in doesn't help me much. Huh, nothing. I mean, I can see there's something at the bottom, but first... a fist holding up the shield, it's great. Yeah, here we go. Hey, check it out, there's a metal plate here. Huh, it looks like the names of all the previous recipients are engraved on it. Oh, so they passed the trophy around. Wow, one guy's listed a bunch of times. Von Karma. I guess he must be a foreigner? Yeah, that's probably it. Well, wherever he's from, he must have been an amazing prosecutor. Technically true. Hello there, Devin, what's up? I'd like to meet this Mr. Von Karma sometime. Yeah, I think I know exactly where he is right now. When she says it, his name does kind of have a ring to it. That's it? Okay, bye-bye. Yeah, good point, Winterburn. A broken shield to represent a broken defense. Yeah, Dragon Ace noticed it was broken as well. Oh no! This is unfortunate. Anyway, let's pursue this. How do I... There we go. So basically this says you were the best of the best last year, huh? You can take that foolish grin elsewhere, Wright. I lost a day of work to receive that travesty. Huh? Why is that? I had to go to the police department to receive that broken shield. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, so it's a broken shield on purpose? Like they broke the defense? The police department? Yes, right next to the police station downtown. You've been there, haven't you? Where Detective Gumshoe works? Yeah. I was wondering something about your shield. Why is it broken? What does it matter? I've got more important things to worry about. So maybe it really isn't supposed to be broken? Oh, right. He doesn't seem too concerned about his award, for better or for worse. Yesterday was a very busy day for the prosecutor's office. Maybe we should ask him more about yesterday? So, yeah, there's that. Yeah, it comes up. Day of the crime. Could you tell me more about yesterday? The day of the murder? I was gonna say crime. Yesterday was the annual cleaning day at the prosecutor's office. Cleaning day? Working with the police department, we sort and file all evidence for solved cases. We call it evidence transferal. Wiping your hands of old cases, in other words. Oh, and another thing. A ceremony was held at the police department. There's an annual review and awards for outstanding police officers and prosecutors. And that's when you got the shield? I was at the police department yesterday afternoon. I got back here at 5:12. That's very precise. People like myself and Mr. Edgeworth pride ourselves on our precision, Mr. Wright. Well, yeah. Well, then you'd say people like me, because myself is reflexive. No, I place little faith in my memory. The only thing I trust is solid evidence. Yeah, I mean, yeah, the last, like, what, decade or whatever, or 15 years or something, was based on false memories, because he was unconscious. Parking stub. This is the parking stub from the underground lot. The murder took place around 5:15, so the murder happened right after you got back. What, right? I'd appreciate it if you direct that suspicious glare elsewhere. I was gonna say somewhere else. Hi, incredibly, like, who does this guy remind me of? Somebody from one of those Jump Force games, or like J Victory All-Stars, just some like, just hardcore like Japanese, like, working man from some classic anime. He kind of gives me that vibe. Excuse me, but is Mr. Edgeworth, anywhere on the premises? I'm Edgeworth. What is it? I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief, sir. I've got your report, sir. Report. What? Did you find new evidence in the case against Chief Prosecutor Skye? I don't like the way this conversation's going at all. Skye, sir? No, sir. No name of that kind, sir. Not in this report, sir. I think I just heard Edgeworth's lid blow. Mr. Edgeworth's lid isn't on very tight, is it? I made a clear request to the police department, did I not? I need to focus on the trial tomorrow, so don't bring me anything unrelated. Sir, but sir! I'm just following orders, sir. They told me to bring this to you. I wasn't aware of the particulars of your arrangement with us, sir. Give me your name. Yes, sir. Meekins, sir. Officer Meekins, because he's meek. Right, Officer Meekins. Take your report and leave. And good luck with that raise next month. But sir, I didn't know. Poor guy. Looks like he was absent on the day they gave our brains and good luck. Ouch. Did he have a... Did you see that character model? He had like a completely bandaged left hand. Did you notice that? Can I go back to that guy? Oh yeah, Neon Wave. The face was kind of Rock Lee from Naruto. He does kind of have that vibe. But was his entire left hand bandaged up like Enyaba's? Anybody want to pick up on the reference I'm dropping here? Right. Yes, sir? Ah, he caught me off guard. As you can see, I'm busy. You may leave now. Let's do what he says, Mr. Wright. The victim was a detective in the same department as that patrolman just now. Go down to the police department. You can ask more there. Thanks. He seems to have finally calmed down at least. Yeah, I guess we're gonna peace out. Police department entrance. Oh, look at that mascot thing. That was, there was that image during the murder of the little doll, the mascot. I guess that makes sense if it's police-related. Whew, we're finally here, performing for you. Why would they put the police department so far away from the prosecutor's office? Beats me, that took almost 30 minutes by taxi, and traffic wasn't even that bad. The police department, huh? I've only ever been to criminal affairs next door. Hold on, what's that? There's a handprint on the face. Oh my god! Disturbing. Why does it undulate like that? Oh, wait, I know. This is the Blue Badger. They're trying to make him the police mascot. Wow, Mr. Wright, you sure know a lot about the police. Still, he does seem familiar somehow. Forget the Blue Badger, even though the little doll of him is evidence. Who's that next to him? Someone appears to be dancing with the Blue Badger? Uh-oh, he noticed me. He sure is running over here fast. Hey, pal, what are you doing here? That's my line, Detective Gumshoe. Specifically, why were you dancing over there? What? Well, at least he doesn't seem to be busy. This is our chance to get information. That was weird. Hey, I'll have you know I'm a very busy man, pal. God, I love this guy. Now, I don't know if the game's trying to mess with me here or anything, like thinking I'll forget about this, but I'm going to check the parking stub just in case there's anything interesting on it. Let's find out. Nothing in the back at all. Alright, whatever, just look at the front. Miles Edgeworth, 1712. This is dated the day of the crime. The murder took place 3 minutes after Edgeworth parked his car. If only he was held up at a couple extra red lights, he wouldn't have been caught up in this whole affair. Perhaps. It just goes to show you never know what'll happen when you run a yellow light. Yeah. And we're done. Alright, and now we have the greatest character in the game. So, here we go. I'm assuming I just want to talk to him. I'll give you one word of advice, pal. You better not agree to defend the suspect in this case. Why not? Huh? Well, it's just that the chief prosecutor has confessed to the crime. Who? That's the guy? She says she summoned the detective to the prosecutor's office and she killed him. But what if she's not telling the truth? Yes, well, no. Come on, pal. There's plenty of evidence against her. But what if the evidence was faked? Hey, pal. Can I speak to you for a second? Huh? Me? Why is this little girl so peeved at me? She's a relative of the suspect. She's Lana Skye's sister. Whoa! The chief prosecutor's little sister! Just please investigate this case carefully, okay? Scientifically. Yes, sir. Oh, by the way, you might want to keep your voices down. You don't want to be overheard using words like faked. Huh? It's a sensitive issue with us these days. And, the investigation. So, what are you doing here, Detective Gumshoe? Me? Oh, well, nothing, really. They kicked me out of criminal affairs. Oh, no! They kicked me out of criminal affairs. Detective Gumshoe, what did you do this time? What do you mean, this time? Then what happened? I know things are busy right now. I mean, with my sister's case and all. It's true. We've never had a chief prosecutor murder anyone before. Only the highest ranked people are being let into criminal affairs now. The lowest ranking guy in there is our chief of detectives. They're not letting any of us rank and file detectives in at all. Okay, I thought he meant he was, like, fired from that position. None of you? I know this is an important trial, but isn't that a little odd? So, anyway, I thought I'd spend the day getting the Badger dance down pat. Isn't there anything else you could be doing? The chief of police himself is directing this investigation, pal. An Officer Marshall was assigned to the underground parking lot. Officer Marshall? Now that I think about it, Emma did seem to know that Marshall guy. The patrolman in charge of a crime scene. It's unheard of, pal! Okay, well, that's our talking to him. The detectives in there look pretty busy. Just imagine, right now, behind those doors, a police drama in action. Somehow the thought fails to excite me. Look, that patrolman is saluting the other guy. He must be a detective. And then I said, hey, you do that, your soup will get cold, buddy. That's hilarious, sir. I laughed so hard I cried. Ugh, I guess he wasn't saluting, he was wiping tears from his eyes. They make a good pair. Mr. Wright, do you know why patrol cars are painted black and white? No idea. Why? Well, I think they're designed after a panda. Yup. A panda? Not that I have scientific proof. It's just a theory. Do you mind me asking how you came up with that theory? It was when I was on a school trip. I saw a patrol car and it came to me. We had just been at the zoo, see? What about zebras? Or did they not have those at your zoo? Ouch! The banner here is announcing the crime fighting campaign. Nice slogan. I wonder if they'll be selling fingerprinting sets. I don't think it's that kind of campaign. What family wouldn't want to sit at home? It's good for finding out who snuck into the cookie jar. I think most families can figure that out without the extra help. Police. I always get excited when I come to a police station. Why's that? It just feels like I've jumped into a movie. Huh? You know, with all the police and criminals. Well, I don't know if this is all that exciting. Sure it is. Look at those two officers over there. They're probably talking about the latest bust. Or a funny joke. Funny, I thought they were talking about the weather. Do-ho-ho. This is some good stuff. Hello there, Quincy. Welcome to the stream. The usual wanted posters are hanging up on the bulletin board here. Do you know this face? If you do, dial 911, which wouldn't have been the same number in Japan. What is it in Japan, like 110? Or 114, or something like that? You know, Mr. Wright, I've always thought it was kind of funny. I've never seen anyone who looked like the people in these posters. They hardly even look human. She has a point. I was wondering about that... What, the dancing blue badger? It's my masterpiece. Yes. You made this, Detective Gumshoe? The chief threw together some designs and I just did my thing, pal. Nice work. It's battery powered, so it can go anywhere. There's no switch, so it just dances until the batteries die. Poor blue badger, fated to dance until he drops. They said the rhythm of Lana Skye's knife. Did somebody stupidly put the blue bat? That makes no sense. I don't know. I don't know, man. I think our investigation period is over, but, what else we got? Oh, yes. Okay. Goodman's ID. Detective Gumshoe, what can you tell me about this? Huh? Hey, pal, this is a detective's ID card. You can't just keep that, you have to turn it into the police. It's people like you that get me into so much trouble all the time. Meaning Detective Gumshoe must drop his card a lot. This guy's great. Let's see. Bruce Goodman. Goodman. Sounds familiar. Sounds like 10 Cloverfield Lane. Nah, my mistake. But didn't you work together with him in criminal affairs? Whoa! Now I remember! Bruce Goodman. He's the victim. Oh. That's what I thought. Can you tell us more, Detective Gumshoe? Probably? Yeah, here we go. So this ID card belonged to the victim? He was a detective like myself. Detective Bruce Goodman. Huh. Don't you think it's strange? I mean, why would the victim's ID card be lying on the ground where we found it? Well, Detective Goodman should have been at the police department yesterday. There was an evidence transfer over a case he handled 2 years ago. Evidence transferal? Mr. Edgeworth mentioned that too. But Detective Goodman was killed at the prosecutor's office. Well, that's the thing. It's hard to say this, but word is that Chief Prosecutor Skye called him out there to the parking lot. And Lana's confessing as much. Yeah, so now we got more shenanigans here. A work of art. Can I not... I can't even do anything with this. There's clearly a handprint on his face, but alright, bye. Hey, that's it! That's the King of Prosecutors award that Mr. Edgeworth got yesterday. Were you at the awards ceremony, Detective Gumshoe? Of course, pal. I got an award for diligence myself. Damn right. Oh, congratulations. I was wondering, why is the award a shield? And why is it broken? Oh, there's a reason. I'll tell you what it is later. Apparently he's forgotten. But I was proud of Mr. Edgeworth for winning that award. Even with all the naysayers in the prosecutor's office. Naysayers? Must be because of the rumors. Alright, alright. Anything else? Maybe my problem was that I was in present and not examine. I can't do anything about this. I'm missing something. Police Department, Badger, Goodman, Prosecutor Trophy. But there doesn't appear to be a new line of conversation. I already talked about Goodman. I presented the ID. The trophy, though. Like, just nothing? He mentioned the naysayers. Parking stub? I don't know. Found in Mr. Edgeworth's car, stabbed with Mr. Edgeworth's knife, huh? What would drive Chief Prosecutor Skye to do such a thing? Wait, I didn't mean... I mean, sure, of course, someone else really did it. Someone who must have a grudge against Mr. Edgeworth. The car and the knife do seem a little too well organized to be a coincidence. Poor Mr. Edgeworth. What could have happened? We have to find out a little more about what's going on with Edgeworth. Maybe this is it then. Edgeworth's troubles? He's in a tough spot again. Again. I mean, yeah. That was a pretty tough spot. Well, it all started with the murder of that defense attorney, Hammond. But Mr. Edgeworth was found innocent. Listen, pal, there have always been rumors about Mr. Edgeworth. Forging evidence, making deals with witnesses, nothing outright, but there were always whispered rumors. Ever since he was accused of murder, no one's whispering. They're practically shouting. But there's no evidence against him. Well, Mr. Edgeworth has always had unusually strong ties to the department higher-ups. It's only natural that people would be suspicious. I had no idea he was under the gun. Anyway, this latest case started a new rumor. People say the only reason he took this case is because he's aiming for the chief prosecutor position himself. What? But I know the truth, pal. Nobody wants to be the one who has to prosecute the chief prosecutor. Mr. Edgeworth is biting the bullet on this one. He's doing this for all of us. And that's all I know about that. I'm not officially on the case, you know. Thank you. Why aren't you handling the case, Detective Gumshoe? We met the guy who was... What was his name? The guy in the parking lot? That'd be Officer Marshall. He was appointed directly by the Chief of Police. Officer Marshall. Is he some kind of Wild West sheriff or something? No, Jake Marshall is just a regular officer. From West L.A. For a moment there, I wasn't sure. And this is the first time, by the way, the game is just directly called out that it's in LA. Look, pal, let me try to make things a little easier for you. Show them this, and they'll let you examine the crime scene. Maybe. Okay. I'll be surprised if this gets us anywhere. Just act like you're supposed to be there, and nobody will look at you twice, pal. Examine. Hey, look here. It looks like something's been crossed out. Maybe it was a letter or something to Detective Gumshoe. Let's see. Annual bonus, $20. I think a couple zeros are missing. No, that sounds about right. At least in that detective's case. Maybe I should rethink my career as an investigator. Ouch. That hurts. And nothing. Alright, bye. I think we're good. I'll wrap up the investigation, and then probably that'll be enough for the stream. We still have some time here. So now let's go back to where we were directed to go. Looks like the investigation's still going. I have to be getting back to the shop. Sorry, looks like I'll be stuck in this pit till the sun sleeps. And I'll see you in my dreams tonight then, baby. Oh, still here. Hello. Why the surprised looks? Didn't I mention? I've got a boyfriend in criminal affairs, too. What happened to the security guard? Damn. Hey, what's wrong, Bambina? You're looking like a doggy that's lost its herd. What? Jake Marshall. Strange guy to put in charge of a crime scene. God, that animation is just the best. The victim. I probably should show him the letter. There's something I wanted to ask you. The scene of the crime. A cold grave for men who've lost their dreams. And me? I watch over them as they sleep, dreaming of the desert's harsh judgment. He's asleep. Well, should we show this hopeless caseling to catch his interest? This is amazing. Alright, fine. Present. Would you mind reading this for me? What's this? I warn you, fan letters to me go right in the spittoon. It's a letter of introduction from Detective Gumshoe. May we investigate? Gumshoe? Ah, that old cow dog. You holding a birthday party or something? Huh? Look, where it should say letter of introduction, it says invitation. Ah, I think he just miswrote it. Wait, why am I getting all defensive here? No worries, this proves it's from Detective Gumshoe better than a blood test. Guess I'd better let you in then. Thank you, Officer Marshall. Oh, that's right, he's a patrolman, not a detective. Which reminds me. Hey, wait a sec. Isn't a crime scene supposed to be handled by a detective or higher? Well, folks, the clues are calling. Welcome to our gold strike. Be like the settler. Strike out for lands unknown. Manifest destiny. Let's have a hootenanny. Note to self. Police investigations are like settling land. Oh god. Well, Mr. Wright, what do you say? I say I won't be needing this anymore. Oh no! Crumbled and discarded, you fool! Victim for real this time. Officer Marshall, could you tell us more about the victim? Good men always die young. Remember that, partner. Could you be a little more specific? Good man dies young. Bruce Goodman, he was a detective, right? Well, well, aren't you a feisty doggy there now? Detective Goodman was stabbed here at 5:15. The smiling Madonna told me the tale. I think he means the witness, Miss Angel Starr. One stab to the chest. Fine piece of work. This here's the autopsy report. Got it. Within an hour and a half of 4 p.m. Was my sister involved with the victim in any way? Funny you should mention that, Bambina. Chief Prospector Skye and Detective Goodman had nothing in common at all. Nothing in common? They apparently worked together on a case a few years back, so there's no motive. Goodman wasn't a particularly gifted detective. That's one reason why I didn't do much work with the Chief Prospector. But my sister called the victim here on the day of the murder, right? Here, to this parking lot? So it seems. Like calling an unarmed man to a shootout at high noon. Ora, ora, ora. I don't mean any offense, but Officer Marshall, you're a patrolman, right? Not a detective? You call me out, they shoot you for that in Texas. Anyone who watches this video, is that what happens in Texas? You just shoot a guy? Huh? I was one of them fancy shoe detectives till 2 years ago, to tell you the truth. Oh, really? Now he tells me. But you're a patrolman now, so how can you be in charge of a crime scene? Nothing gets by you, does it, Bambina? So why are you in charge? No reason. We're just short on hands right now. Keeping an eye out in the meantime. It's odd, though. Detective Gumshoe was saying he had nothing to do. Nothing important, at least. He's nothing but a sad old cow dog that can't find his tail. Maybe it's because he runs without Edgeworth, eh? Edgeworth? That cow dog's been kicked out of this cattle run by order of the chief of police. Just, he don't realize it yet. Detective Gumshoe kicked out of the investigation. Oh no! This is the worst thing. I guess I could finally look at this stuff, right? A block. This area is reserved for prosecutors. Defense attorneys are relegated to B block. Aww. I dream of the day when I'll be able to park my car here. I'll go over to B block to buy my hamburgers from you, Mr. Wright. Ugh. I'm not planning on giving up my job that soon. This appears to be the car where the body was found. It looks like the lock on the trunk is busted. Which probably saves Edgeworth, right? He wouldn't bust into his own lock. The crime took place in the underground parking lot of the prosecutor's office. The body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car. Quite a luxury car. It just screams I have money to burn. Yeah, prosecutors get the big bucks. Is that it? Oh, wait. This looks like a cell phone. Scientific analysis would suggest this belonged to the victim. I can't think of anyone else it could belong to. What's so scientific about that? Should we check it out? I'm assuming I would want to check it out. Why wouldn't I, right? Right. Let's check it out. Oh, it's automatically scrolling me. The strap. Man, what a boring strap. What's wrong with it? Everyone has different tastes, you know. Here, check out mine. It's a pink princess strap. Hey, she's a fan. These are hard to come by, you know. Everyone who's into these series is like the hardcore collector. I see the series is as popular as ever with the kids. That was it. Nothing with the battery. Aha! This phone's still on the redial screen. Redial? Mr. Wright, most phones keep a record of all the calls you've made and received. You just press the blue button to display the last number you called. Convenient, isn't it? I'm surprised you didn't know about it. Sorry to disappoint you, but even I know about things like redial. Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. It's just, you never know with people from your generation. Maya did this too, like I'm only a few years older. Whatever, let's check this phone out. Are we gonna redial? I guess so. Now to see who the owner of this phone called last. Note to self, a defense attorney doesn't think first, he just pushes the button. Cellular. Hey, that song, I know that! I don't think I know this. Maybe it's an in-universe thing, like Steel Samurai or whatever. Hey, what's going on over there? Ah, oh, sorry. I see you, partner. You pressed redial on that there phone, didn't you? Well, yeah. Whose phone is this, anyway? It was on the ground over there. Whose is it? That belongs to Chief Prospector Skye. She doesn't recognize her sister's own phone. What? It's my sister's? She apparently dropped it when she was taken into custody, right after the crime. Look, the last call was made right when the murder occurred. Looks like she was fixing to call someone. Except she only spoke for a few seconds, according to this. Who'd she call? No idea. Sorry, partner. Now I got a question for you, partner. I heard a phone ring just now, one of those newfangled ringtones. Oh, that? Oh. I'm sorry, that was my phone. What? Your phone? Yeah, it's kind of strange, but someone called me right as we picked up the other phone. A wrong number. I mean, didn't I just call my own phone? The implication was Skye was going to call me. I hope you're not lying. They shoot you for that in Texas, partner. Texas is a real blood sport land over there. Hello there, Tristan. Welcome to the stream. According to Phoenix Wright, Texas is just like freaking Thunderdome. Uh-oh. I haven't sighted the wrath of the Lone Star Patrolman. Galleon. No, we don't. Oh, really, Galleon? You don't just shoot people for calling you out, and you don't shoot people for lying in Texas? Both of these things are news to me. I've never been to Texas, so I had to take Mr. Marshall's word for it. Note to self, Texas does not murder you for two different minor things. Anyway, last call made at 5:18 on the day of the murder. Okay, anyway. So, that takes care of that. I've looked at the phone. There's also specifically the trunk of the car. What the hell? 675 or 7S 122. What's this? Looks like a note of some sort. Look, something's written on it. Wait a second. It's upside down. It's upside down. I know Goodman's right side up, but it's not 675. 67S 122. Nope. There's a name printed on the paper above that. Goodman. Maybe he fell out of his pocket when he was killed? Well, so, what does it mean, Mr. Wright? How am I supposed to know? Note to self, for deductive reasoning, go to Edgeworth, not Wright. I'm sure Edgeworth wouldn't know what this means either. We're doing the Danganronpa thing? Can I... Oh, the game's being extra tricky. They're not letting me rotate the image. But look, it's 2/21, the date of the murder, and then SL9, right? This is what we're doing? It didn't take me long. And I love that we're still playing Marshall's music. Okay, I got this. I got that. Already seen this stuff. I don't think there's anything new. Alright. Back to Lana. So, there's no connection between Detective Goodman and my sister. That's correct, but there's a gold mine of evidence against her. Ah! And the prospector tomorrow was none other than Edgeworth himself. Oh yeah, catch this, not the DL6 incident. It is surprisingly close to that. DL6 SO9, but yeah. I'm afraid your sister's fate is decided, Bambina. Many condolences. Officer Marshall! Yeah, Bambina? How can you say that? You and my sister, you were... Is there something between this cop and her sister that I don't know about? Ugh. I apologize, Bambina. Something must have gotten to me. Maybe it's that dry wind that's blowing through the prospector's office. Dry wind or ill will, someone's up to something here, but who? Office atmosphere. Suspicions about Mr. Edgeworth have been flying around for nearly 2 years now. Forged evidence and arranging testimonies, you mean? He was unbeatable, but he did whatever it took to win. Unbeatable, that is, until he met you. But rumors are just rumors, aren't they? These are prosecutors we're talking about. Evidence is everything to them. If you follow a rumor about Edgeworth, their source, you find one person. But they're off limits. Untouchable, you might say. One person? Who? Hate to say this, but it's your sister, Bambina. Chief Prospector Lana Skye. What? My sister? Edgeworth couldn't rustle all those cattle by himself. Some people load their guns with bullets. Some people load them with deals. What, you're saying Edgeworth was making deals to win trials? Where there's gunshots, there's bound to be bullets. I would have said where there's smoke, there's fire, but, you know, fine. That's what the old-timers say. Is that true, Galleon? Is that what they say? There's a big old secret hidden around here somewhere. Everyone knows it. Is that why Detective Gumshoe was taken off the case? Did they target him because he was closest to Edgeworth? So, well, how are we doing, Mr. Wright? I guess we've got some clues. We have an autopsy report, a note from the victim, and a cell phone. So, you think we'll be okay? Well, the only thing still bothering me is that Lana is confessing to the crime. She says she did it. No problem. I can guarantee that she's not the criminal. Oh, by the way, Emma? Yes? I know that song your phone plays when it rings. What? It's so MIDI, it hurts. Galleon, I've never heard that. Where there's gunshots, there's bullets. That's what they say all the time in Texas, though. I could have sworn. It's the Steel Samurai's theme song, isn't it? The popular TV show? For kids? The phone that rang earlier wasn't mine. It was... yours. At 5:18, just after the murder took place. Oh, she was calling you. Your sister called you, didn't she, Emma? I'm sorry. Can you tell me what you talked about? She hung up right away. I see. Oh-ho. The detective is murdered and the suspect is the top prosecutor in the district. I've got a bad feeling about this. Like, maybe I still don't know everything that went on here? To be continued. Oh, clever Kitsune. Even in the original game, this isn't in Japan. It's supposed to be like Neo LA, I think, based on that clock puzzle, but it's still very Japanese, right down to Phoenix Wright's attorney badge. So, okay. Save your progress, yes. By the way, have you noticed that this is the one case that's not called Turnabout something? It's Rise from the Ashes, which is appropriate, because that's what a phoenix does. Hooray! Trial former? What? Don't worry about it, it's fine. In any case, this is where I'm going to stop the stream, so thank you very much for watching, everybody, and have a wonderful night.